Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Swing Trader VIP Owners Sneak Peek. I wanted to show you we've been having just phenomenal success since the first few days of the year, and very excited about all the activity. Also wanted to remind you that we do have a educational webinar. It's not a sales webinar. January 11th. You can register right here at netpicks.com/2011. So some great information forecasting the markets. But now let's get down to some of the really exciting stuff. That will be exciting, but I think you'll like this stuff better. This was last night's trades. You see, I give you everything what to do. I preview what the trade did last night. The dollar yen hit 2x. The euro CAD actually hit 1 and 2x. The euro Aussie hit 2x. So all winners. Here are the two new trades for last night, and then I do a video in case you can't make the live update. I do this update at 5 p.m. New York time. Night before, on January 3rd, you know, these were posted in real time. We do this room live. Again, a recap from the second. The euro CAD hit 1x and almost 2x, and so we're flat on everything. But there were a lot of trades that night, and again, you see how they worked out. Not all of them triggered in. Also do the one-day swing trades, do some of those. And finally, January 2nd, starting off the year, just one trade, the euro CAD short, and that did go to target, as I mentioned up here. So let's take a look at last night's trade. The euro Aussie, actually this was a couple nights ago, the euro Aussie long, perfect, went in. We actually had gone a little bit of the way, so we just waited for it to pull back. Triggered in, went to 1x and 2x. Since I'm on this pair, actually that's it on that pair. Let's glance at just a few more. I think you'll find, I mean, again, like I showed in the other video, winner after winner. I mean, here was a dollar yen trade that just triggered in, went right on up to the 2x. This was a pound trade, happened during the day. It went on down perfectly. We did have a pound trade the other day that was a smaller trade, but it did go on to its full target. Of course, that was the previous ones. This was another video. Then to the third. So the pound yen had a small trade the other night. I didn't call it. It was a little bit late and pretty small, 25 pips. Usually our trades are a little bit bigger than that, but it did go nicely to target. Once again, showing you the power of this system. Target after target after target. Let's take a look at one of my favorite pairs, the euro CAD. This happened today. Again, it called this short perfectly, but it was trading during the day. I could have picked it up at 8 o'clock this morning, but I don't typically trade them during the day. But we did have this trade the other night. That was a couple nights ago. It hit the 1x and hit the 2x. And the first trade of the year was this nice short. Remember, it hit 1x. It got very close, got 2 pips to the 2x. So you might have been able to get a little bit more out of that. New Zealand dollar has a nice short, beautifully gone down to target. I love this pair, the New Zealand dollar. You guys should know that. Aussie yen had a nice short. We didn't call that. The dollar Swissy, beautiful move from last night, going out up to 1x, 2x, even a third x. The euro, we went over this trade last night. We took the one-day swing trade short on the euro, and you see this one moved on down, 40 pips to each. That's 40. That's a 120 pip move right there. Perfect. Called it. Pound Aussie, again, beautiful trade. Short never triggered. I called that one. And the dollar CAD, this was a trade last night that we had. It didn't trigger. Look how exact our... Sometimes we'll get ticked in, but most of the time these numbers are absolutely perfect. One-day swing trade has been doing fantastic. You can look at the Swissy last night. You know, it thought we might go long, then it said the market might go short, but then it finalized the last hour long, right on up to target. You can see that euro dollar last night triggered in, went right on down. The euro yen triggered in, went on down. There's your target right there, and just hit target. So perfect day. The pound, you know, just probably got ticked in, so we would have had a loss on that one. But again, the dollar yen long and the Aussie another winner on the short side, another winner, period. Last night, another winner. The Aussie dollar is one of my favorite ones. This trade, another winner. So that's 3 winners in a row on the Aussie. So yeah, we lost 1 out of 6 pairs. So this is the one-day swing trade. It is extremely powerful. Let me just show you one other thing. Have you ever thought about this with futures or stocks? Look at oil. I trade this on oil. I call out live trades. Called this long perfectly. And of course then it went on back on up to the full target again. But just one winner? No, I think we've got a few more. Look at this short. Beautiful short. Wait, what about the day before? Beautiful long. What about the day before? Well, it's right here. I have a hard time. Let me scroll it over. There. Beautiful short. This long never triggered. So this system is just absolutely incredible. Let me just show you stock. There's the Qs. Called it perfectly, although you'd gap. You couldn't get that trade because it would have gapped in. So, when we talk about trading, we pretty much know what we're doing. Goldman Sachs, again, it called the long. It called the previous long. Win Casino, it's in a long going right to its target. Look at that. I mean, you're within a few cents of that target. That's $5.32. That's a very nice trade. Let's continue on. I want to show you one. Of course, Apple's up. Bank of America. Let me go full screen on this. Called this short perfectly. Called this long perfectly. The one that I was ready to put some trades on was RIM, or Baidu. I'm sorry. I watched this trade. It was getting ready to set up yesterday, and of course it went right on up to target today. Look at that. Perfect. Wasn't the biggest trade in the world, $1.54, but that's to entry to the first target. It may continue on. Call this short. Absolutely perfect. I mean, an option on that, a $5 option, would have netted you a lot. You see, this long didn't trigger, this short didn't trigger. We don't make these things up. We just trade them. So get your hands on the Ultimate Swing Trader if you don't already own it. I highly recommend my live updates every night, the Swing Trader VIP service. And if nothing else, come to the educational webinar Wednesday, January 11th, netpicks.com/2010, that link, HTTP. Great trading and outstanding 2011.